Hello, my name is Violet. I'm a TV journalist and English teacher from Romania, and I am also a vlogs creator on YouTube and Facebook. There is a connection, an unseen connection between the victim and the aggressor. For instance, I've heard friends and people around me telling me a story about how they have an aggressive boyfriend or an aggressive husband, and they keep coming back to this person after a while, finding them endless excuses and reasons, and they justify every time why they come back to these people. Because they just justify the behavior, as Jesus taught us. We have to love our enemy. We have to love people around us as much as we love ourselves. We have to forgive, but that doesn't mean that we have to put ourselves in danger. Even Jesus, who had the absolute power, ran away from the people that put him in danger. And you know that in the Bible there are certain episodes where it is visible how he taught us that sometimes the path in difficult situations is just to live, to turn our back to the bad situation and just make our way out. This applies even to a husband, or even if to a life partner, of course, because when you get married to someone and you go in front of God to church, there is like you swear in that circumstance to God that you will treat well your husband or your wife, that you will take care of them, that you will sacrifice yourself for them, not that you will beat them or even in some situations kill them, hurt them, terrify them, and so on. When Jesus was in one of the episodes in his life where he talked to the people, and some of the people were against him and wanted to kill him by beating him with stones. He knew that it wasn't his time, and he just left. He just turned around and left. So this is what I mean, that even in a marriage, which is a sacred thing, it is like from God, blessed by God. If there is violence, physical violence, psychical aggression, and risk for your life, then it's obvious that the path is to live. It's not easy. There are relationships based on addiction or reciprocal addiction between the two partners. And that's why it's so difficult to break the addiction and the circle. But it's not impossible when the light of awareness comes, when you fight for your life and for your peace, for your survival, then you will find a way. But if you stay there and you keep finding excuses to an abusive partner, that's where that unseen connection between the victim and the aggressor takes place, is born at that place. And even if you live for a while, that toxic relationship, you go to your parents, or you go to a distant location for a while. Let's say you have where to go, and you can just take your children, or if you have no children, you take yourself and just go to a place where you can just relax. After a while, being away from this toxic person, you will feel better. You will feel rested. You will find peace, and you will have the impression that you feel better because you are just tired. Your nerves were just crazy, and that's why you're feeling better. You don't realize and you don't admit that you feel much better because you are no longer around this sponge of energy, this toxic person who eats your energy, sucks your energy and life out of you. And you get back. You start remembering the good things. You fall again into the trap of manipulation, and unfortunately for you, you get back. And a recent case is that of Hayden Panettiere. I'm sorry, I just Panettiere. I'm not really able to pronounce her name well right now, but I saw an interview with her, and I was very touched. She was invited by Jay Shetty, who is like a spiritual master. He's a very special interviewer in the motivational field. And she was there about 3 months ago. So she was there about 2 months and a bit before dying. And she said, I'll never get back to this man. Now I saw the truth. The darkness from my eyes was removed. And what did she do? She died in his presence. He was there. When she died, he with his brother, explaining that she took drugs, that she took medicines, complications in the mind of a sick man. So she got back to the aggressor because she didn't stand her ground. She didn't stand her ground. She saw the problem, but she didn't stand her ground, and she didn't remove herself from that situation totally. You have to remove yourself, because by the time you gather strength, you are still vulnerable. You are still weak. You can still be pulled back, dragged back into that circus, into that hell. It's not about judging the aggressor. They certainly have their problems. It's just about staying away from them, because they are dangerous. They are dangerous for your safety, for your health, and also for your life. And I felt inspired to touch this theme about this strange attraction and relationship and connection between the victim and aggressor. And with this, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye. Take care.